Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. This might be our last episode, so I thought it'd be fitting to end in the way that we started. It's still cold in here, so it kind of makes sense. So, we have the rough cut done of our highlight. It's about 9 minutes. We went through and we fixed all the composition, all of the audio things that needed to be fixed. And the last thing we need to do is like a final sweep through with color. And any last minute decisions that we want to make, we can at this moment, but we're going to focus on color correcting and then maybe grading, you know. We'll see how we feel. So I'm going to go pretty fast. I'm going to keep very basic probably. And what I'm going to do is, we'll just start at the beginning.
As you look behind me, you'll see the horizon is our only walls.
These look pretty good.
The sky is our only ceiling and the earth our floor. We meet here in nature to affirm our love.
This looks
Let
good.
us pray.
So, just looking at this right now, as far as exposure, probably bring the mids and the highlights up a little bit, just a little brighter. Just a feeling, just feeling it. Not much I can do with this color, you know. There's not much correction that needs to be happening at these moments here. It's gonna kind of want to bring these mids up a little bit. Just something feels like the exposure needs to be up. And then this definitely needs to be raised a considerable amount, especially the brights. Darken it. Move the color a little bit, saturation wise. That's much better. So I'll show you the before and after real quick. So it's very small changes, but that just had to happen. So just to match the skin tones in both of these, I'm probably going to meet in the middle between them. So in this first one, I'm going to take the color and then kill the blues a little bit just to get a little more saturation. And in this, I'm probably going to give a little bit of blue just to lose some of the saturation. And if you look, this is a tiny amount, but it does make a difference. And especially when I do both of them, they pull together much better. You know. Okay, so this shot seems a little underexposed to me. So let's just go and raise the mids and the highlights. See how that fares. This is just a weird color. You know, there's a lot of magenta. So let's see if we can change that a bit. So we're going to take the mids and we're going to get rid of this magenta by adding, it's technically adding like a blue, cyan. So if you take away magenta, it adds cyan. And then we're also going to push a little bit. Nah, we're going to keep that. I'm going to keep those there. I usually only like to move the mid. I don't like to mess with the shadows or highlights for correction. I think I'm just going to add a little bit of contrast to this shot. And then this one as well. It's very orange. But that kind of works for it. You know, it's like, I don't know what to do with this one. Just gonna leave that alone, kind of. So these shots go together much better after that adjustment. So this is, the white balance is like weird. There's like not much saturation and color into this. So I'm just gonna warm it up a little bit and then pull the blacks down. Fuck, this is like weird. So a little even more. Just to match the other shots. And that's really what this correction is. It should just look normal and not be jarring in comparison to the other clips. So this one seems a little blah. So I'm going to just add some contrast to it by lowering the darks, brightening the brights. And we're gonna add a little bit of warmth to it just to give it something. So before and after, before, after, before, after. So I think that's just a better shot, you know?
Looks very pretty.
So she is insanely, just because it was like a quick, I ran over there because I saw her. I'm gonna do what I can to try to raise the overall exposure in this shot without messing with the dark shadow color.
Looks very pretty.
See, that's better. You know, it's not perfect, but it's much better.
Should I open it up?
And that room was just very yellow, so.
I was like, there's no kids in here.
Just gonna leave that. It's like overexposed in different shots, but there's not much I can do about the overexposure. Just gonna leave that. Leave that.
Last thing she said on here, don't judge me if I cry. Nice camera.
So to me, this shot seems a little underexposed. Doesn't really fit. It jumps out in comparison to the other one, so tiny
I'm
adjustment
assuming for the trees.
will help. So does this. Seems a little underexposed, so I'm just gonna raise the mids and the brights a little bit. That'll help.
I know, it just
Cool. Seems a little under. I'm just gonna raise that a little bit. A little bit of pop. And then these two shots, even more than these, seem just way or yellow. So I'm just gonna try to add a little bit of, all right, so let's go to yellow. And we'll eliminate that color. Then we get this weird kind of like, the skin tones get a little messed up. I'm going to raise the highlights. I don't know, this may not be a good one. I'm just gonna leave that the way that is. I have to do the same thing to him. Go to yellow, take out the yellow. See, it adds like a really weird feel to it. I'm just gonna do a tiny, tiny bit. I'll raise the brights. So I just wanna see the difference. It kind of is adding blue to the shadows. It's a weird look, but I'm gonna go with it. Seems to be no warmth to this shot. Just gonna add a little bit.
So I was gonna say, hello.
This shot, I think,
So I was gonna say,
could use a stabilizer. So let's just go over there real quick. Add that. And as far as exposure, just needs to go up a little bit, just a tad. A little warmth.
hello. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Heidi, sister of the bride. Thank you all for coming today. Then hopefully everyone will be like, yeah. And I'll be like,
I'm just gonna let all of that render. So that was the analyzing. No, I think this is render for everything. Or is it just that clip? No, it's for everything. It's gotta be. We should see, yep, there we go, boom. Getting rid of it, okay, there we go. There we go. And thank you, Final Cut. You've done a good job.
So I was gonna say.
That helps.
Hello. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Heidi. I know I'm already.
Alright, so I want to add some warmth to this, just because it's right near a window. I just want to see what that looks like. Yeah, so that helps. It's a little bit of a difference. Okay, so I need warmth and contrast in this shot. So get rid of the blues a little bit. We're gonna darken a tiny mid, a lot of bright, a little more dark. So to see the difference, off, on, off, on. That definitely needed it. It seems fun. I'm gonna raise this level.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Just like the other shot over there, I'm gonna add a little bit of warmth to this, just because it is near a window, and whenever I like see sunlight, I want to add that extra amount of warmth to it, because it's a happy film. Okay. So, like I've said, with most macro shots, I almost always add a lot of saturation. So I'm going to pull down the blacks a little bit and then brighten these. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to do that. What do we got here? This is strange. Yeah, I like that better. Let's see what we can do with this one as well. So darks down, blacks up. Just a little bit. So we'll see what the difference is there. This seems a little different than normal, but I'm getting a little more detail by upping the contrast there. So I think this shot could use a little more exposure. So look at this. It's like very high key, but you know, I want a little more. A little more high key. A little more detail right here.
Can you breathe? Yeah.
I'm gonna add a little warmth to this. That'll help. Looks good. So this could use a lot of brightness in the top here for contrast and for exposure. Looks good. Just a little bit mids and highs. I almost want this to end sooner. See how that looks? That's better. I'm gonna add a little warmth here. Boom. These look good. Very bright. There isn't much I can do here. This looks great. I don't think I need to touch that. So this shot seems a little flat to me. So let's really pull out the colors by increasing the contrast. We're going to just see what it looks like if we add a little bit of warmth, and we're actually going to up the saturation in this. So you can see, you know, just the colors pop if we pull that. So there should be a big difference between before and after. It's like flat and desaturated, normal. You know, this is beautiful. And if there are no skin tones, you know, it's hard to tell, have a gauge. So you can do a lot more damage when you have no faces in your shot. This water's still gross. Really gross. There's still coffee in it. It's disgusting. I don't know why I keep drinking it. Ugh. I'll probably forget and drink it again. So just watch for that. This is taking a little longer. I wasn't thinking about you. You think I'm pretty? There we go. Big bada boom. Yeah, that looks great. It's beautiful. So we can pretty much do the same thing here. We just got to really brighten this place up by, most of it's going to be crushing the blacks there and pulling up a little bit of saturation. It's really making this place look gorgeous. So let's see the before and after. Flat and boring, gorgeous. Flat and boring, gorgeous. Maybe a little too much, but I think it's much more interesting. Same thing here, flat and boring. I don't know what picture profile I was on. Let's increase saturation there, or contrast. This is a little different of a shot, but that helps. So this seems a little flat as well. Let's just pull some contrast here. That should be fine. So maybe I can move this so that he's not speaking. So we'll cut it right before he does that. Let's see.
These are the hands that will...
This shot looks good. I think I might need stabilizer on that. Let's just see what that does. Stabilize. And while we wait, I'm gonna drink some more of that disgusting coffee water. If you, oh God, I'm just gonna mix it up so I can't see, like, so it's just a cloudy thing, not just like, ugh. It's done. Yeah. I should just chug it and get it over with. That's much better. Ooh,
These
yes.
are the hands that will work alongside yours.
Alright, that shot's good. This shot's fine. Maybe I should stabilize this as well.
These are the hands that will...
Yeah, let's try that. Stabilize. This should be quick. This is like a 2-second shot. Analyzation for domination motion. The render's quick as well. Final cut. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you still have to render, huh? Wow. Alright.
These are the hands that will work
Looks great.
alongside yours.
So that shot's fine. What do I have to do to this? I think I have to warm it up a bit and add some contrast. Mainly the warmth. Yeah, I think that helps.
Hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future.
All right, so the trick is matching these shots with this. You know, matching this with this. So, crush the blacks, pull up the whites, mostly crush the blacks. A little warmth, a little saturation. See before and after. Yeah, yeah. How does that fit? That fits well. All right, I have to do that same thing here, so let's just make this a preset. First look, Conrad. Boom. Let's do that here. Preset. First look, Conrad.
The slightest touch will comfort you.
Yeah, that's good.
These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind.
So I think this needs a little work. So a little bit of darkness, a little bit of warmth.
These are the hands that will hold you when fear
good.
or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes.
Okay, so this could probably use a little contrast. A lot in the bright section. A little warmth. That looks great. Look at this. Before, after, just pops at you.
Countless
Pops.
times wipe
Just
the
pops
tears
at
from
you.
your eyes. Tears of sorrow.
Especially like this, that's so gorgeous.
The tears from
That
your
bokeh
eyes.
light coming right
Tears
at
of
you.
sorrow and tears of...
Okay, so just like the other shot, we're kind of just going to add a little bit of contrast. So I must have been shooting with low contrast in my picture profile when I did this wedding, so that's what it seems like.
Tears of sorrow and tears of joy.
Contrast and warmth. That looks better. Just to show you before and after. That looks great.
These are the hands that
Okay.
will tenderly hold your children.
It's tough because she walks
These are
in and out of the
hands that will help you
shadows.
to hold your family as one. And these are the hands that will give you strength when you need.
I'm just gonna affect this one a little bit, maybe. We'll see. So I want overall exposure up a little bit and then warmth. Looks good to me. Yeah, no, not enough. That's good. What's up with this shot? Let's go ahead and warm this up. Looks good to me.
Lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and
Yeah,
aged,
that's much better.
will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. You may now kiss the bride.
All right, so there is a camera bump right here. It's like, right before the kiss. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break this up into a smaller clip so it's easier to handle. And I'm going to see what the stabilizer can do for that moment. And I'm just gonna make sure and check how much it punches in for the digital crop. Or digital scale, yeah. Scale is the correct word for that. I didn't see. Shit. I'm like, I'm gonna wait and make sure I... Oh, damn it, I missed it. Whatevs. All good. It is disgusting coffee water under the bridge. We're gonna chug this. Ready? Let's do it. Oh, God. Well, that's done. I'm tired, but let's do this. I'm excited. A little bit of effects. I'll take it. What is up with this? Whatever. I'm over it. I just want to see what it looks like when we warm this up a little bit, but I might not want to even mess with it. I like the warmth a little bit, yeah, that's good. That's a beautiful shot. What can I do with this? So, a little bit of saturation, a little bit of warmth, saturation. I think this looks better. The greens are more like forest green. Yeah. It's good. Saturation, you know it. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Contrast, you know it. Right here, looks so flat to me. Let's give it some pop. Some pop. Some warmth. Yeah, it's a little overexposed. Not much can be done. I think the brights need to be up. Oh, we definitely need some contrast, saturation, or exposure here. And some saturation. Let's get some life into this shot. We need more. The brights. I'll show you the difference. Yeah. But there's a big difference between this shot and this shot. Like, definitely need more warmth in this. It always helps when you freeze on a sharp frame. Let's add some contrast to this as well. Okay, let's help this out a little bit. Well, contrast, saturation. That's a great shot, but it needs some contrast to pop and a little bit of saturation. There's no words to say. Well, this shot needs it. Am I affecting this shot? Oh, that's saturation. Derp. The brights need to be highlights. Highlights need to be up. We need a little color. Yeah, warmth. So the whites, highlights in this are a little low, so we're gonna do that. A little bit overall. So this looks pretty flat. And it's mostly white, so we're gonna give it a lot of that. And then let's just bring the saturation up. Warmth. Yeah, there we go. There's no way to show it, but I'm gonna try for the rest of about to get a lot of bright highlights and a little bit of warmth.
For the rest of my life, 'cause you are the best part of me.
Alright, we need some exposure, son. And some warmth. A little more exposure. We gotta match the other shot. Bringing up the highlights a lot.
Chelsea and Conrad, I can't imagine two people who deserve happiness more than you. And I can't be more sure that you found it.
Wasn't complete before you, 'cause you are the best part of me. Eyes like sky blue, my greener grass on the other. My greener grass on the other
Fine to
side.
As for Conrad, you know, throughout the years, it's just been so easy to see the love and respect he has for Chelsea. And I just know that he's a perfect match.
Do I have a stabilizer on this? Let's just see what that looks like. Give it a sec, because we got a lot of clips to fix for the color, or render with color correction on it. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna pet the fur in my hat. What time we at? 32. Alright, we're on track, we're almost done. We got this. I believe in me. Let's do it. Late night editing. Super tired. What time is it? It's only 10:30. But I'm gonna be honest, I got like 5 hours of sleep last night and I've been up since 7. 58, 59, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Motherfucker, go faster. I wish I had some muddy water to drink. I have no water. Oh no. This is intense, bro. This is like a lot of analyzing, a lot of rendering, just for this clip. It's probably not gonna work. All right, let's see what it did. Let's see what you've done.
It's so easy to see the love and respect he has for Chelsea. And I just know that
Nailed
he's a
it.
perfect match for her.
Jesus,
Even
Final
shares
Cut.
pickiness for food.
That was dope.
You are the best part of me. The side I hope everyone sees.
Just needs a little warmth. Warm.
And I breathe some peace. Wasn't complete before you. 'Cause you are
I don't do much with dancing footage.
best part of me.
Let's put a stabilizer on that. I'm gonna do that with most of my glide cam shots just to see if it could help in any way possible. I'm gonna pretend to be Francis J. Underwood whenever I turn to talk to you, camera. You see, the thing about loyalty is that Final Cut knows no loyalty. I'll give you iMovie Express HD. Alright, here we go. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I'll leave it.
Today we celebrate everything you found in each other. Best friend.
Not much we can do here.
Life.
This is like the only shot you can see ISO in.
Me,
The noise.
the toast, to Chelsea and Conrad.
Cool. Stop. Alright, so that goes there. I'm going to import my emissary films. Where am I going to get it? Oh, I have to go to... What? Where do I go? Where do I go? Craig Adams. I need to go to Documents, Emissary Films. Drag that to Favorites. There, now I can access it. That's a pain. Alright, where is... let's go to file type. Where is it QuickTime movie? This is like a quick temporary logo drop outy thingy that I made. It's not the best, but until I make my real one, that'll do. Alright, so color's done. I don't want to do much grading with this project. I just want to leave it like this. I think it's fine. I don't want to mess with it. I'm going to zoom in and we're going to put this title in.
In nature to affirm our love. Let us pray. In nature to affirm our love. Let us pray.
Right there. Let's make this in Photoshop real quick. So Conrad and Chelsea. It needs to be pure white and a PNG. I'm going to have it appear and then it'll just cut with the clip. So we're going to make a new 19 by 1080 full HD frame. We're going to, this is one thing that I've learned. It's really easy. Command Shift 4. Do a little box of your frame, instantly throws it to the desktop. Pull that from the Finder in, and then you have like a working template behind so that you can like see what it'll look like when you're designing this text. It's kind of a ghetto way to do it, but so Conrad or Chelsea, let's see if I spelled this right. I'm gonna make each element separate. Nope. Nailed it. Chelsea. Chelsea. But you might be wondering what font are we gonna use. I don't know what font we're going to use. It's gonna be one of the wedding fonts that I downloaded. That would be if I could remember what any of them were called. I know there was a P one. It's like that. That's weird. Pacifico. That's what I want. I don't see it anywhere. Let's just check this out for a little bit. Duplicate. Conrad. And we're gonna duplicate one more time. Gonna do, is this ampersand? I don't know what the fuck this is. No, it's not an ampersand. Oh. Make this real big. God damn, that's big. It's like some Lord of the Rings stuff right here. I'm gonna put Conrad. Maybe on top and bottom like this. Is that weird? Yeah. Let's see what the middle is. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna duplicate this. And we're just gonna do a simple plus Conrad. I'm gonna put this in the middle. Thanks, kind of. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. And let's make it non-sans serif, right? That's what this is, kind of. You'll see, you'll all see. What if we changed this to light, ultralight? I like that. That's interesting. Let's make it a little bigger. Can we bold all of that? It's not good to bold things, but I want it to be thick. No, that's bad. Messes with it. All right, I want the pure middles. I'm gonna put that plus sign right where the middle is. Not even close. Not even. You go there, and you go there. All right, so now I get rid of everything. Export as a PNG. A PNG. Yep, that's right. Import this. And copy to library, big bada boom. Where did it send it? Right here? All right. Let's see what it looks like when we give it a nice little fade up front. A big fade. All right, let's let that render. Let's give it a chance. Yeah, I just gotta, you know, you just have to kind of give it a chance if you want to see it. That was really bad. Stop me. Just stop me.
We meet here in nature to affirm our love. Let us pray. Let us pray.
Let's do a second one with the date. So let's bring this back. And I'm going to duplicate this right below. Fuck, what was the date? Let me double check. The date of this wedding was last year. No, I'm not going to do the date. That's fine. Quit. Okay.
Let us pray.
I almost want this to be quicker. Let's see what that looks like.
Meet here.
Render. I commanded. Started from 0, now I'm here. Go. Ooh. Caught you at 94 rendered thing.
We meet here in nature to affirm our love. Let us pray.
I like that better. Yeah. Cool. Just we could double check the beginning. Let's see if a fade would work better there. Nice little fade. Render. Please. How are we doing on time? 45 minutes. All right, how are we looking? I like it.
As you look behind me, you'll see the horizon is our only walls. The sky is our only ceiling and the earth our floor. We meet here in nature to affirm our love. Let us pray.
It's great. All right, folks. I think that's it. We just finished. All of this is our 9-minute film. And just to run through it, boom. I feel like I know every inch of this film. I like it. I'm going cross-eyed. I'm going cross-eyed. It's a pretty quick reception. I think it's pretty dope film. Some great gift giving and fun times and beautiful location. I like that. I like houses, like large fancy houses, you know. All right, so that's great. So now the last thing to do is I'm going to export, what's it? I think 2 or 3 versions. So the first one is going to be for YouTube. So it's going to be for computer. It's going to be better quality. It's going to be 1080p. 1.35. Makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to run to that. But the other versions that I will make is one with video and audio. I'm going to make Source ProRes. And this will be a larger file. This will be on my hard drives for backups in case I ever need to do anything with it. You know, put it in a highlight film or a demo reel, resend it to another couple, or make other formats from it. It's like a higher quality, better version that I could edit with if I need to in a moment's notice. And then I'm going to make a computer version. No, I think I can just use the YouTube version for on their flash drives, because MPEG-4 works on PC and Mac, so I don't know which kind of computer they have, so MPEG-4 helps with that. So for that, it'll be better quality as well. But that's it. Wow, I can't believe it. So it took a while. I think 10 episodes, so 10 hours to film or edit this entire wedding. And the doc edit, is pretty much almost ready to go. I kind of just export what I labeled raw footage. I'll clean it up a little bit, but that's really like all of the good footage from the day. I'll give that to them with chapters. And yeah, that's it. I'll put those on a flash drive. I'll upload this on YouTube, and then that's it. Good stuff. But once again, thank you for watching this series. It's been really crazy. This is the first time I've ever done like 10 hours of footage for anything to put on YouTube. It's been a lot of work, but I just want to thank you, and I hope you got something out of it. I'm going to be doing this for different kinds of weddings. So obviously like a 3-person wedding, like a same-day edit wedding, I'm going to go through the entire thing. Yeah, so look for it. Let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if you have any ideas for future episodes. But until then, thank you for watching. See you.